Mic check.
On a draw four, on a draw two. When you pick up a card, do you pick up till you get the card, or do you just pick up one and keep it moving? And you got to establish these rules up front, or there's going to be some furniture moving. Who made the potato salad?
What are the rules of Uno?
Who made the potato salad? Yep.
What was this?
What do black people take seriously?
What do black people take seriously?
People going to make sure that you right and
Uno,
you should be made.
spades.
Also, we take serious who all going to be over there. Because if the right people ain't going to be over there, I'm not going to be over there.
I need to know.
I need to know the energy.
I need to know who's going.
That baby coat. It don't have to be your baby. The baby needs a hat and a coat. Why you don't have a hat and a coat on the baby?
Yeah, that be one of them that be talking about around the family, but like, why they ain't got that coat on the baby?
It should be walking. Don't gotta be my baby. This is the truth. Black people take seriously when you found out about Anita Baker. Was it in your childhood? Did your mom clean up the house listening to her? Did you find out about her in adulthood?
Anita Baker.
If you didn't find out about her in childhood, are you black enough? Okay? Doesn't matter if your family was saved or not. This is very important. You better know about her from the day you were born. Do you eat pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie? The blacks take this very seriously.
How do you eat your grits?
If you eat pumpkin pie,
How do you eat your
know how to bake or not.
Sugar,
and
cheese,
Selena.
salt.
Black folks just love Selena.
Selena.
A lot of people
did they say potato salad?
Yeah.
Potato salad.
Who made the potato salad?
Who made the
Who
potato
made
salad?
it?
I would say mac and cheese you could throw in there too.
We need to know.
Nah, that was a good
That's
list.
a good one.
That was a good list. Nah, Uno,
Unc
for sure.
he didn't want to play me the other day just based off of the rules. I'm like, bruh, like Unc, I'm talking about it's like the rules of Uno for real. It's how you make it, but it's very simple. Like if you just say we playing the regular way, bro, the regular way is just
one card down.
One card down, bro.
Colors.
It's no doubles. It's colors. If you have the same. If it is a draw two on a draw two, we don't put draw fours on draw twos. You know what I'm saying? We don't throw a wild card just on the draw four. It's really simple, bro. Like I feel like people make Uno more difficult than what it is.
Because everybody play different.
But no, because everybody's trying to get an advantage. That's the problem, bro. It's like in Uno, people be trying to get an advantage. Why we not playing doubles? Why can't you know what I'm saying?
I should be able to stack, especially if it's mad of us playing. If it's 8 of us playing, we need to stack.
I get that.
I'm not playing.
It depends on how many people are playing.
We're gonna be here all day.
But it depends on the card limit too. Because I feel like if you deal 5 to 7 cards, bro, then it shouldn't be doubles, bro. That game is gonna go so fast.
Yeah.
But if you're playing with a large number of group and they got 10 plus cards, then okay, you could play doubles, bro. So because it's a lot of people playing.
Who made the potato salad? I need to know.
That's a good one.
I need to know. Was this store bought? Store bought? I will not touch it.
That's one thing in college I'd never touch. Unless I was home, bro. You don't just eat anybody potato salad.
I'm not doing it.
That's something in the black household.
I'm not doing it.
You can't.
I didn't grow up playing spades, but spades, they get serious. Definitely get serious. Why is that baby walking? Why is that baby not walking when they should be walking?
Sometimes, like if we talk about board games, sometimes you got dominoes. You got those type of games too. If you talking about board games, but it's mostly board games. What you eating? You know what I'm saying? How you treating your family? Like you saying, why the baby ain't got no coat on? It's too degrees outside.
Come on now. Where the baby hat at? You ain't even my baby. Where's the hat?
Certain level of respect.
Come on now.
Hey, entering episode 397. We talking about gold medals, bro. We talking about gold medals. Let's go USA. Let's go USA.
We're tied right now.
We tied in gold medals, but also overall we have about 80 plus overall medals. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Gold medal, gold, silver, and bronze.
Basketball's not done yet.
Stop playing
today too.
Stop playing. And I don't know. And shout out to S.Richardson because I don't know since when a silver is not great. I'm the second fastest. I'm the second fastest woman in my category in the world right now.
I mean, it's great, but you know what the goal is.
Yeah, I mean,
especially
we know.
If you're the athlete yourself, she's probably
we know what the goal is, and I know she wants that goal. But
they're going to smoke them in the 4-1.
We're not
about worry about it.
We're not about to act like that. And let's give Julian Alford her credit.
She's
been doing that killing all year if you followed up. And she put on for St. Lucia, bro. That was a dope moment, too. So, like, I love that the whole podium was black women.
I think if Sha'Carri works,
sure.
so they say Sha'Carri struggles with getting out. I think if she does a better job of getting out, she beats that girl.
Yeah,
she'll walk away with a gold medal because they got the 4x1. I don't see that girl team losing the 4x1. They already spoke to Jamaicans last Olympics.
And Sha'Carri, it was at a time, bro. She was going 10.65 or 10.7 under. You know what I'm saying? She's like that. She's really like that. Like you said, her start is what really gets her because she kicks up. Like she always kicks up mid to the end of the of the competition every single time. So like
I'm like that.
different. If she and it's a lot of times you can't just get both. You know what I'm saying? You're not perfect at all of it. You know what I'm saying? And also Gabby Thomas, she's about to go crazy.
Yes, sir.
She's about to go crazy. And Noah Lyles, man.
What's that other girl from the DMV that's in the hurdle? She about to. I think she already went, but she's a dog. She's finna smoke everybody. It's gonna be crazy.
We talked about it months ago, bro. Noah Lyles, he did it.
Shout out to Noah Lyles.
Shout out to Noah Lyles, bro.
He lucky too.
Fastest man in the world right now.
The whole NBA was there.
Yeah, for sure.
And he just boy. When you talk about just literally,
he got it done.
Boy, he just ready to get it done. But he got it done. Got it done.
And like all the naysayers, you got to give him his credit. And also, he's repping for our country.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, yes, he did have something to say about the NBA and the World Championship. He
got the 200 up next.
He got the 200 up next, and I feel like that's his specialty. He's about to smoke in the 200. This in the semifinals yesterday, he went crazy.
Now, what I will say is,
I think that's slight work for him on that.
He needs to go look at that 100-meter race and realize that he's got to get back in the lab. Because that wasn't like how when Usain Bolt used to run the 100, he smoked everybody. That wasn't this, sir. That other guy, that kid could have beat you. He's on you. That kid can beat you. So you got to get to work the next 4 years.
That was good, but that was good comp.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like
when
Usain Bolt was going, he used to smoke everybody.
Yeah,
like, but this kid was like, y'all was like this.
To your point, though.
So you better get to work.
Noah Lyles and Sha'Carri got off to a bad start both times.
Yeah, so you got to get to work, man. These next 4 years, you got to get to work.
These other people are competing for their country, too. These are the top of the world as well, too.
I learned something recently in track. Like, because one of my coworkers is a former track runner. I was like, because I think speed is linear. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if I'm faster than you, I'm faster than you. But she was like, no, it all depends on really how you feel. That anyone can have a bad race. I was like, really? She was like, yeah, like, I've beaten a girl the day before, and the next day for state, she beat me. It's like, it can be, anybody can be beat on any given day. You don't know how that person, that could have a bad start. You know, they could not warm up very well. It could be anybody's race and anyone's race. I didn't know that. I used to think, like, listen, if I'm faster than you, if I line up and we run, I'm gonna beat you. Like, how much, like, what more could you possibly do? So I never thought of it like that. So watching what happened to Sha'Carri Richardson, I was like, oh, she was right. You know, she's been running longer than me. So
shout out to all the teams and all the categories as far as USA, as far as with them winning. Swimming, I know they going crazy.
Yo, I saw that. The Michael Jackson joint. Oh my gosh. No, you talking about the racing?
Talking about swimming. The racing.
The racing. Yeah, they've been dominated. But no, I just saw the routine. I don't know what the event is called. It's like aquatic choreography, something like that. They did like a whole Smooth Criminal thing. They were moonwalking like underwater, and I don't mean like with their feet up. Their feet were the routine, and they started doing the moonwalk. And
that's fine.
It was. So, I wish I could really explain it to you. Like I'm gonna have to show it to you later. But like, it was crazy.
That's why I like the Olympics, bro, because it's a showcase of talent, bro.
And shout out to Simone Biles for sure.
Shout out to the GOAT. shout out to the GOAT, bro. Biles. Like, she's different, bro. It's nothing more else to say about it. What I do love is Snoop Dogg, seeing him everywhere.
Snoop Dogg is the mascot for
and
the
every
USA.
sports. I love it.
And
I love him being the brand ambassador of the USA too.
He is. I don't know when he became the mascot for the country, but I love it. He's the king of side missions, easily. No human has done more side missions than Snoop Dogg.
Snoop and Shaq, the most universal people we got in the U.S.
Watch this. They just moonwalk, bro.
Oh, that's actually tough.
How do you practice this?
Bro, you know how much breath control you got to do?
Bro, they haven't left the water.
Underwater? They doing a routine with their feet, guys, and they basically doing Smooth Criminal with their feet.
Yo, that was super hard. That was super hard. Like, I had never seen that before. But yeah, shout out to Simone Biles. She's 4'8" and she can jump 12 feet in the air. Not like off the vert, but like.
Nah, but it's different though. Like, it's different.
If I threw her an alley-oop, she could dunk a
She's a different type of athlete, bro. She's a different type of athlete, and what she's doing, it speaks to her greatness. But it's like the fact that she got competitions and moves named after her. Yeah. And also she spoke to this. She spoke to like about people asking her like about retirement. Because in gymnastics she was just talking about how how she used to clown people that were like kind of older than 22, 23 and call them old. But in the sport of gymnastics, that is older She's 27.
She's the oldest one.
Yeah, and it's crazy that to really even think about that because in other sports that's your prime years, but in gymnastics you start really early.
I think she did say she's going to
retire. Next year, I think the next Olympics that may be her last Olympics. And,
I thought she said this was going to be.
And if it is this one, she's still the GOAT. Like it don't change. It don't change nothing.
She's second all time for total medals in gymnasts. So that's 11 is crazy. She probably could have broke it had she not, the balance beam didn't go her way the second time around. They didn't even. U.S. didn't even.
And I like how they embraced the other the Brazilian lady who won. I like how they embraced her on the podium. That was dope, bro. Yeah. Like I really love the Olympics right now because it also showcasing a lot of talent, but you see a lot of sportsmanship across the board as well too. That's important.
I like seeing other teams, in our country supporting each other. Like I like seeing the table tennis team coming to show love to the basketball. So I like Ant Edwards and them going to show love to them, and even though the guys might not have been at the race for the right reason, they were still at the race. And, I like that. I like seeing everybody support each other's sports. Just trying to see, and be there for each other. We're all representing the same country. We don't agree with everything that goes on in our country, but it's still our country, and it's still an honor to represent where we're from and who we are in this manner. Flag football is coming 2032.
20. You
think the Stars play, or you think they get some other guys?
Nah, it's time. It's time, bro. And speak about before even we get to the flag of football. Let's talk about the 3-on-3 mans because they just lost.
Yo, I think that's a setup. That's a setup. Cause why wouldn't they could have grabbed better?
And Ice Cube came out and talked about the big three. I think the players in the big three can really go up against.
If Michael Beasley went overseas, oh my Lord. Barbecue, like, come on now.
Barbecue, you got Joe Johnson, you got Jeff T. They really have hoopers.
You could have called Boogie Cousins from China.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
Bruh.
I don't know why, and respected Jimmy for that because Jimmy for that was that man. He was kind of carrying that team, but that ain't gonna cut it, bro. We got
21-6 to the Netherlands.
Too much talent, bro. Too much talent.
They didn't want us to win that.
Come on, let's be honest. And I agree with Ice Cube. I feel like the big three should be competing in these type of competitions. I don't understand why not.
It's an official sports league now. People are getting paid. It's recognized as a real league.
And these are former collegiate and professional athletes.
Sidebar, where do I sign up to be on the Olympic handball team? The U.S. does not have a team. We have never won a gold medal. I've seen the sport. I know I can play handball. Even at 31, I don't care. I'll be 32. I think something like that.
Those games.
Where do I sign up? I'm probably we can play handball. Have you seen it?
I want to see what. We
can play handball.
I ain't gonna hold you. If they got a kickball team. You
already know I'm there.
Kickball team or something, bro.
Come on now.
Yeah, a dodgeball team for the U.S. Let me know.
Have you seen handball?
Let me know.
It's like basketball.
I know.
Bro, I promise you we can play handball.
It's a simple game.
Bro, I'm with it. Like, if we get a team, if there's tiles, I'm there. Like, I promise you we can bring back the goal. There's no way. If handball is lit, I was like, yo, this is fire. I was like, how come we need to invest in this?
The Olympics are inspirational, bro. Like, when I be seeing the Olympics, I be like, bro, they're really out there for their country, the best of the best, bro. Like, when you really put it in hindsight, bro, you know how many people, there's 7 billion people on Earth. These are the people that are representing their countries in their respective sport.
And you become a hero in your country.
It's dope.
Like,
right.
You really, like, dude that won, that just ran the 400 for Grenada. He's got 3 gold medals. He's a hero in Grenada. They named the whole center after him. Because like certain countries, they don't have a lot of athletes.
It's different.
Like St. Lucia, she's gonna be a hero in her country forever.
Yeah,
she could never run again, and she's done so much for the island of St. Lucia. It don't make no sense.
And she's only 20, 21, bro.
It don't make no sense. Like they're gonna love her forever. And so to get the love of your country in that regard, I think we can take it for granted here in the U.S. because there are so many of us that are great and doing well. But to get that kind of love from your country, like that has to be second to none. That has to be so unmatched. So yeah, shout out to her.
Shout out to Tyreek Hill. He just got ranked number 1 on NFL's top 100 list.
See, I missed the whole top 100. That was fire. That was fire.
I agree with the top 5. I don't agree with the order.
Who's the top 5?
Because it's Tyreek Hill, Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey, Patrick Mahomes, and I think the 5th. I don't want to get it wrong, y'all. If I am wrong, I think it is the DN. It's either TJ or your boy from Cleveland.
Oh, Miles Garrett.
All right, yeah. So one of them, I know that for sure. So I agree with the top 5. I just don't agree with the order. Patrick Mahomes, I feel like for the last 2 years, bar none, shows you he's the best player in the NFL, bro. Like
number 5 was Myles Garrett.
With Tyreek and without Tyreek,
we gotta stop playing. We gotta stop playing with TJ Watt.
No. Listen, we gotta stop playing with Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
No. Wait. Stop. Is it a player better than him in the NFL? Let's get it correct.
No,
it's
not.
If
I had to pick a guy to replace, I would replace Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, no, I would too. But the reason why I get the edge to Patrick Mahomes is because he's coming off a Super Bowl when he.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. If I had to take a guy out and put a guy in the top 3 for Patrick Mahomes, I'd take out Tyreek Hill and put Patrick Mahomes in there.
And that's why I say I just don't agree with the lineup because Lamar Jackson is one of my favorite players. I believe he's top 5 for sure. Tyreek Hill.
I think you gotta put. I mean, but it's a players voted list,
and it was voted in like November, December, so that changes things. But still, bro, Patrick Mahomes before now, he wasn't had the best of year during the regular season, but you got to think about what he's done in the last 4 years.
Yeah, based on how the season went, I would have put Pat 1, Lamar 2.
Tyreek 3. McCaffrey I had Tyreek 3.
I put McCaffrey 3 because McCaffrey could have easily won MVP.
Okay, that's a good one too.
And then Tyreek 4.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think TJ needs to be in the 5 over Myles Garrett.
2 or 6.
Oh, my bad.
Real quick.
6 is Chris Jones. Shout out to Chris Jones.
Okay.
Trent Williams at 7. Oh, wow. Good job.
Okay.
TJ Watt at 8. Travis at 9. Max Crosby at 10.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
See, I think Kelsey can go up higher, but I'm not mad at it. But I'm like, yo, man, I'm just like TJ should be a 3-time DPOY right now. He's been robbed a couple times. I think he won it this year, or might have been Miles. But we gotta put some more respect on TJ's name. I agree. Man. I don't know what else he needs to do. He's living up to the Watt name for sure. That's for sure. So, but I think TJ should have been in the top 5. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, I normally watch that every year, and then last year they only put it on the little paid for subscription.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So I didn't know it was back on TV this year. So now I gotta go find a way to find it because I do want to watch. I do like watching the top 100.
You know what I'm excited for is the.
Hold on, who was the number one?
What?
Receiver, CD Lamb. CD Lamb is not better than Devontae Adams.
He was after Tyreek.
I'm sorry, you're right. He was the second.
Yeah, correct.
All right, I'm like, it had to be based off the season because I'm like, Devontae Adams is the best wideout in the league to me.
Yeah, it's debatable.
From a consistent basis. Like when you look at, especially what he had to go through last year.
It's debatable. Yeah, for sure.
DeAndre Hopkins.
What I like right now, bro, is these joint practices. This already got started, bro. I love the joint practices because it gets you amped up for the season. But this is really football, bro. This reminds me of real authentic football. You ain't got the really refs there. There's people there, but it's not really, you know what I'm saying? This reminds me of blitz. Like, let's go.
Yes,
so even today, Malik Neighbors,
weird.
They going up against the Lions. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that was actually a good joint practice. I've been seeing the highlights. Malik Neighbors, he was kind of getting held on the play, but regardless, he got up, smushed dude,
but it wasn't the dude that was guarding him. It was very weird. It was like passing.
He got 2-piece combo. I'm not gonna lie. These helmets are on. It was about to get crazy. But Malik Neighbors is an amazing talent. He was cooking too. But I like these joint practices, bro. I'm excited for the NFL this year, bro. You got a lot of good competition, a lot of good players that have shifted to other teams, bro. New contracts. It's about to be crazy, bro.
Saturday's gonna be lit.
Jaden Daniels about to go crazy. Rookie of the year. I'm calling it early, bro. If healthy, I got Rookie of the Year Jaden Daniels, and I'm not just saying it just because
they said
my team.
Is third string.
He's really like that
right now.
Yeah, I mean, hey, bro, it get real once you get in the NFL, bro.
He been in college for years. He should have improved by now.
But it don't matter. Everybody professionals.
I'm just saying, like you should have a greater advantage. You'd have been in college for forever.
Everybody professional.
He been in college. Him and Justin Herbert are like the same. Or him and Trevor Lawrence are around the same age, and he's just getting out of college.
Yeah, but that don't mean you're gonna be experienced or good.
It doesn't. I'm just saying. It's like, damn, dude, you spent all that time in college and you can't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now.
Yeah, I understand that.
But anything can happen. I mean, the Broncos are a mess, so there's no guarantee that any of those guys keep their job. He may get a chance to play.
Yeah, because that quarterback play hasn't been good since Peyton Manning.
Nope.
For real. It's been a while.
Russ was all right last year, but not good enough.
Yeah, he hasn't been consistent enough.
And it was clear that Sean Payton did not want him there. I wouldn't want to say that either.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I still didn't like that situation how they went down.
That was crazy, but he got out of there. So time to see what he'll do with the Steelers.
On to music, bro. On to music. Mr. Hot Spot. All right, Mr. Hot Spot. He used to go. He was really an influencer, content creator, kind of before his time a little bit, bro. I really always liked his content. You know what I'm saying? He's a genuine good dude. You can genuinely tell he makes good music, but good content. But he just recently went live on TikTok, and we're just talking about the recent leak track between Drake and Yachty that's getting a lot of traction.
That was a trash move. I get it, but that was still a trash move.
What you mean?
No, leaking the song.
I wasn't, bro. I mean,
cause it's like the dude didn't want his music being used. Like you took, cause it's like you gotta respect, homie. If it's his art, you gotta respect it. And if he doesn't want, like the song is about your smile being your goodness gracious, and you turn that into my enemies in the backwood, you're gonna come over and give me that goodness gracious. That's not what my song was about. So I understand because I like samples and stuff like that too. But if the dude didn't want his record being turned for you to turn it into that, then my thing is like you gotta respect it. But on the flip side, I get it because it's a Drake record, it slaps. So it's like, why would I not put this out?
Right. So it's like
the only good part is Drake's though.
You can get it's like you can see it from two different lenses. I respect his lens from Mr. Hot Spot because he's like, these are my certain morals, these are my certain background. This was a positive song.
And I like that he's working with him. He's like, listen, I need a clean version.
If I get a clean version, it's good. You know what I'm saying? And I respect it just solely off the fact that it takes a lot of integrity to turn down something that can monumentally change your life, but based off of your morals and principles and who you are, you don't allow it to. Yeah. You feel me? That's just real because you're just going based off your beliefs.
Someone else has asked him, to do something for some money. And he was like, "No, I'm not doing it."
Yeah, because the song is gonna be a hit because Drake is on it. But the song is gonna be a hit. It's one of them ones. The beat is tough. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake verse that got leaked was.
I'm not gonna lie. That's one of the joints I'm gonna skip after Drake.
That joint was
I
tough.
Heard the whole thing. I was like, yeah.
You ain't like honestly.
I don't like the whole thing. I don't like when Yachty comes. It don't sound good.
But it's tough. Drake, it's tough being on the song with certain rappers or certain superstars because they, you know what I'm saying. Basically, their verse can just be the light of. The song. We've seen it happen so many times.
Yeah, Drake, so he made a mistake when letting Drake go first. You can either you can call that a mistake or you can call it genius. One of the two. I don't know. It depends on how you feel about it. But he should. I don't know. I guess for me, I don't know. When you got a guy like Drake can kind of fit into any musical mode. So if you're gonna have a song and you got to do things, you don't have to do things that are in his bag. If you can't fit into that bag, you know what I'm saying? Like that song is in his bag. I don't really think that's Yachty's bag. Yeah, you can hear it. So it's like I would have rather you done something that's in your bag, Yachty, and let Drake come on it because Drake's gonna fit in. Mm-hmm. He's gonna find a way to fit in and make it sound good. Mm-hmm. It's what he does. Even if he has to tweak it a little bit, he'll do that. He did that with the Four Bats remix. He turned the beat down. Yeah, he turned the beat down, put it on the wall. Like he got like Drake will find a way to do that. So like. I don't think you need to maybe get a Drake record and me try to get on it. No, like you get in your bag, do your Yachty thing, and you let Drake find his way on the record. So that's my thing. But shout out to Mr. Hot Spot, yo.
Yeah, for sure. And then now we got this Drake P&D album about to come out in the fall, bro.
10 years too late.
I don't care, bro. Drake and P&D, come on now. It never gonna fail. This. And that's why I want to go to a Drake concert that is like more so like I would say hip hop and R&B, like because this one the set list he had for that I'm gonna show you the set list he had for that was probably one of the best Drake R&B songs, but he doesn't really perform like that. He performed Jaded. I know he performed Pipe Down.
He did Jaded? Oh, he did. He did Fire and Desire.
Fire and Desire. He did Sweeterman, which was actually a surprise. I was like, all right, that was one of them songs. That's one of them songs that
I was never a big Sweeterman guy.
That joint was fire. Bro.
I like Sweeterman, but I was never like a huge Finesse. Okay, I'm on one. Okay,
I'm on one of them ones, bro.
Connect, Practice, Blue Tint. I love Blue Tint.
Blue Tint is come on, we need Future back.
Drama. I know Drama, but I'm not a huge. I probably need to play it more often. It's been.
Oh no, he played Redemption. Did he play Redemption?
Redemption's on here.
Redemption. Come
Faith was
on
on here.
Redemption.
Jada, I love Jada. Come and See Me and Recognize. Yeah, those are.
Yeah.
He should have did
And then he played Mine. Come on now. That's one of my favorite Drake songs. Mine with Beyonce. That's one of the that's one of the most classic records that don't get talked about.
Record. Yeah, I love that Beyonce record. Yeah, I love that.
Oh my goodness.
What? He should have did Feel the Waves.
Yeah, but he's performed that before.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I would definitely go to a Drake and P&D concert, bro.
I'm gonna play the album for sure.
That would actually be loud.
They make good music together, so I think I don't have any. I have faith that it will sound good.
And
I do think it would have hit different. I do think guys are collabing 10 years too late. I will say that. Like Ross and Meek are collabing 10 years too late. Mm-hmm. If Wayne and Drake collab, I was like, why didn't y'all give me this in 2011?
Yeah, but
like
you got
same thing now. It's like,
but you got to think about it too. These are artists too as well. They become legend, iconic artists. But within that, bro, honestly, I'm trying to push out certain music and also push you out as an artist because you got to think about it. P&D had his own lane. You feel me? Like. And then Drake had his own lane, but they was making songs together, but they couldn't get projects together. You know how that be working.
To be on Drake's label.
You know how that be working, for real. Like honestly, if you really think about it, bro, like you gotta give his respect to Drake as well too, because he has cultivated a lot of people's careers. Like no matter how you look at it about how much music they push out or what beat they got, he's also opened the door for artists like P&D. Artists like The Weeknd. Of course, he wasn't signed to him, but he's Toronto, Tory Lanez. Like, he's opened a certain lane of music that honestly has influenced the culture for the last 10 to 15 years, bro.
Shout out to all the love he received in Toronto.
Yeah,
I like that. Shout out to that guy. I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to go see the Locks on Friday.
Yeah,
it's $60.
Tiny Desk, they not playing, bro.
Yo, that's one of the best Tiny Desks ever. I don't care what you argue with yourself in a cave. That was one of the best Tiny Desks.
Tiny Desk not playing, bro.
Yo, they went stupid. I might go. I might have 60 for them. If it's not sold out on Friday, which is the day of the show, then I'm gonna buy a ticket.
And I want to say this: Super Bowl, New Orleans, Jay-Z. Let's do what's right here. Let's do what's right here.
If we're being honest, who else could you?
Lil Wayne, bro. Let's do what's right here. The GOAT, bro.
Who else is like that from New Orleans?
I mean, you could.
Besides,
the only thing I can say is the Hot Boys, Cash Money, or with Master P and No Limit. Other than that, I know you got so much music in New Orleans that we probably don't know about. Nobody bigger than Lil Wayne, bro.
No Limit is not bigger than Cash.
Nobody, bro. It's no reason for that not to be the play.
Yeah.
I was just talking, bro. Come on now.
That's the play.
That has to be the play.
I could see it. I could see it not being a.
Got too many hits, bro.
I could see it not being a Wayne headline thing. I could see it being a Young Money, a Cash Money thing.
And that's fine.
That's fine with me.
I can see it being. And then it's gonna be even crazy. That might be bro. They might skyrocket and have the most viewership ever if they bring.
The views go up every year. So.
But if they bring out. Well, you gotta think about it. Multiple different fan bases. They bring out Wayne, Drake, Nicki. They bring out Juvenile, and this.
I was talking about just the Cash Money in general.
That's over, bro.
I was just talking about Cash Money.
You know the set list that can play.
If they just did the Hot Boys and Manny Fresh with Birdman, I think that would be tough I think if Wayne does that and then does like a good Hot Boy set, I think that'll go crazy.
Yeah, that'll go crazy.
Because I'm like I don't know any other R&B singers of a Super Bowl magnitude from New Orleans. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe someone from New Orleans. I don't know.
You just don't know.
Maybe there's some white pop star that's like that from New Orleans. I don't know.
Nobody, bro. Nobody's on that level.
Yeah, I don't see any other reason. This makes sense. Jay-Z's done things that make sense. This seems to make sense. Usher made sense. He'd been taking over Vegas.
Residency.
Atlanta made, but that was different. That was a different year. No, LA made sense.
Rihanna
made sense. Miami made all these things have made sense. So yeah, I think this will make sense.
We got you. All right, my last question before we go. All right, last question. What time should restaurants stop serving breakfast?
11.
I'm gonna say 12 noon. Reason.
You gotta get there by 10.
But there's no reason that breakfast should not be served until noon.
I think the reason is because you gotta get stuff prepared.
Come on now.
For that.
When does brunch start? When does brunch start?
Doesn't it start at like 12?
Brunch starts about 12. So why in the world would breakfast stop at 10:30, 11?
I don't know. I think it's a preparatory thing. You gotta prepare. Like you have to prepare your ovens. You gotta prepare your dishes. Like there's stuff that's on there, like eggs. We gotta wash all the eggs off. We gotta wash all the hash browns off. We gotta get ready to cook burgers on this thing.
Come on,
that's what I
get what you're saying. It is the aspect of
you gotta change the menu.
You're right.
That's what
I get that, but come on now. It's times where bro. If McDonald's, think about it. If McDonald's and Chick-fil-A, the two biggest, I would say, restaurant chains, if they had all day breakfast, oh my god.
They got all day breakfast menu. They make way too much money off lunch. That's why. They make way too much money off lunch.
Yeah, that's facts. But
that's another reason why. That's another reason. It's probably a money thing. They make way more money off lunch. And you gotta think at 12 o'clock. That's when the rush thing hits.
Correct.
That's when mad people are in the restaurant at that time. So you want to be ready to serve lunch. You don't want to be just getting ready to serve lunch. But you got a restaurant full of people. Or the drive-thru full of people trying to come in and order lunch, and you just get ready to serve lunch.
That's a fair point, but it's all about it's all about the consumer. I
right.
feel like the mass consumer, for sure.
Because like at 11 o'clock, it's not that many people pulling up because, it's not brunch, it's not lunch, it's not breakfast anymore. It's a little slow. It gives you time to like get ready for that lunch hour to hit. Like that rush hour coming. It's that's like true. trying to go in the shopping centers at 12:30. Have you ever done that? Yeah. It's insane. It's because everyone's trying to get lunch from somewhere. Everybody's in there. I don't care what restaurant it is. If it's a shopping center that has mad restaurants, at 12:30, it's beyond crowded. Everybody's trying to get food at once. Yeah, so I can only imagine what that has to be like and what has to go on behind the scenes. That's my only rationale for it. I get it because I only got up late and want breakfast and I can't get it. But
I ain't buying it. I'm staying. Look, 12 noon. That's what I'm gonna vote for. 12 noon. All right, you already know, man. Yes, sir. Episode 397. We didn't get to talk about this. Actually, before we go, I was going to go, but it's up to you if you want to talk about it briefly. Because I did skip over it. But Megan Thee Stallion, she just recently performed at the rally for Kamala Harris.
Hey, speaking of feeling ways,
you know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to delve into that because
I'm not going to deep dive into it. What I will say is I think more people should blame Meg and less people should blame Kamala. All Kamala did was ask her to perform. Meg should have had the wherewithal to know not to twerk or whatever. That's on her. Like I can't control what the artist does when they perform. Mm-hmm. But you also have to know who you're asking to perform. Now, it should have been up to Meg to realize this is not that type of event, but whatever. She decided to do her thing. Mm-hmm. So I would play, if you had to blame anybody, I would probably put more blame on Meg because Meg was the one with the mic in her hand.
And then also if we're gonna be honest, look on the other side and look who they've been bringing up. You ain't been all critical about them as well too. I get it being inappropriate or probably unprofessional of Meg. You feel me? Like to twerk and those things, but also let's call a spade on both sides because it's a lot people could criticize on both sides as far as like the entertainers that have been coming out.
And people want to be entertained regardless of what setting they're in. People want to be entertained. Like I'm not a big Megan Thee Stallion person. I mean I'm a fan, but I'm not a huge fan. But like, I remember when they did the Times 100 most influential people, and they had Kanye perform, and he had the whole building saying, "We want prenup."
You want to know why? You know what I'm saying? People wanna... This is different because this is our livelihood. This is about the world. This is about the leader of the new this new world. You feel me? Like this is not. It's just a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
I'll end it at that. It's just a time and place, y'all. Man, like, share, subscribe. 3 more episodes. Then we got 400. Yes, sir. We out of here.